Hi, BEDucators. Thank you for being here. And you might be wondering, what am I signing up for? Is this going to be too overwhelming for me? And I wanted to diffuse some of the emotions that you might be feeling by entering this position of leadership and collaborating with your theme camp organizers or TCOs. So by being a BEDucator, you are doing some very important work and you're getting in bed with us. So not only are you taking on this position that is allowing you to be a part of something that's bigger than you or me or BED itself. What we're doing is curating an entire counterculture that is Burning Man. Even though the event is for 10 days, it's a community and a culture that happens all over the globe. So this is a really big deal. And thank you for pushing this principle to be officially a principle of Burning Man itself. We have some future efforts here in Arizona where most of the bed heads are located. We are department leads with our Arizona Regional Burns, and we have seen a ton of success when it comes to the BEDucators that are here at our state level. Some of the feelings that our BEDucators have given us feedback on is they feel empowered. So most BEDucators have a personal story, just like I do. And what we have experienced together is the negative experiences that maybe we had gone through in the past, it's giving it value because we're helping prevent it in the future. So if that sounds like you, I'm letting you know right now that it has been one of the most healing experiences and why I continue to do it and our BEDucators continue to do it. So thanks for hopping on board and helping us help you help other people. What we're going to do as BEDucators is, again, for one, we are going to come up with the camp's consent policy, problem resolution process, and we're going to know the consent enforcement process and give a bed talk at Burning Man. So just foreshadowing what you're going to see starting this program is the consent enforcement process. It sounds really weird. I promise you it's not. It's something that we have practiced in my professional life. I've done hundreds of events and we put an emphasis on consent. And the results were our team felt like we were supporting the guests that were coming into our house. And our guests themselves, they felt so safe to be themselves, to dress to express themselves. And they felt like they were welcome to come back. And if something were to happen, we were there to have their back, which is one of the most important things that you can offer your camp by knowing this consent enforcement process. In the past, people had approached BED and they asked, how do you deal with consent issues? Where is the line? And we have wrapped our head around this program, and what this is our collective years of frustration and trying to find something that works, and this is it. You're going to have the secret recipe that we have found works when you execute this and start having discourse in order to prevent sexual assault or unwanted physical interactions. What we do is give teachable moments. So it's not just going out there and being the consent police, right? And you might not even be the capable body that's able to do that. So don't feel like you have to be the know-it-all, because I'm not the know-it-all either. I have to have the support of the other bed heads of our camp and of you participating in this. So my culture is a safe place for me to be. So really proud of you being here. We offer some support. We call this our bed buddy system, and it is just basic mentorship. What we do is set you and a bed buddy up, which is one of BED's volunteers, in order to ask immediate questions in a simple group text. Not only do you get the bed buddy, but you'll either get myself, Momo, or our other bedhead, Danger Kitten, within the chat, so that way we can give you some guidance along the way. If you have a question, we don't want to have it lost in email. You have direct contact with us as you're setting up your camp's consent policy. If you've never led a meeting before, how to download Zoom, if you're recording something, or just general organization when it comes to, say, a Facebook group, or if it's Discord, whatever you're using, we're here to help you with that. We'll hop on a video conference call with you. We will pick up the phone and call you. Are you feeling triggered in this process? A lot of our BEDucators care about this so much because we have our own stories, myself included. It's why we're so passionate about helping you help your camp and help Burning Man at large. So how do you get a bed buddy? Email us at bedburningman@gmail.com. And that's as simple as it is. If you could just put bed buddy in the subject line with your camp, we'll know who you're camping with, what camp it is, so we can make sure that we have our records straight, and we'll get you set up with that volunteer and with myself or Danger Kitten. So looking forward to getting that email from you. When you go to do your bed talk at Burning Man, we would love to give you a gift. We have some bed swag that we will come and deliver before your bed talk, so that way you can disperse it to the camp. If your camp is BEDucated, you better show it off, because that's something to be really, really proud of.